Hey everybody, Sam back once again, and in today's video we're going to take a quick look at this. Now I've already out of the box and I've put it back inside the box just to kind of show you what it looks like. And I think it's the ARM5 or the AMR5 mini gaming PC, and it's from a company called Ace Magician, who actually sent this in to me for the video. So we'll have a quick look around the box, shall we? So you can see on the top of it here, it's got a silent mode, auto mode and a performance mode. And then when you go onto the side of the box, there's nothing. At the top, just tells you it's a mini PC, nothing on that side. And then on the back of it, just gives you kind of some information with regards to what you're getting. So it's got like the name of the company, the address, etc., all that kind of information. It's got the name of it. Again, it's the AMR5. Mine's the grey colour. It comes with 4, 6, 8, 12, 16 or 32 gig of RAM. This one's got 16 gig of RAM. And it's got the ROM, which obviously means the actual memory of the actual device itself. It's got 64, 128, 256, 512, 1 terabyte, and it says that mine's 512. And then the spec, we've got US, UK, EU, and Japanese. So yeah, pretty cool. So we'll have a look inside the box, shall we? So again, I've already had it out, so you know, it's not going to be a pure unboxing experience today, but you'll get a good indication of what it's actually like. So as you can see here, here's the actual device itself, and it does look like that. And then boom, so as we open it up, we're presented it first with this one, which is pretty much tell you exactly what we've already told you there, that's outside of the box. So it's got dual channel memory, which is pretty cool, and it does a dual SSD slot, which I'll show you in a moment or two. So again, pop that off to the side as well. Here's the actual PC. So yeah, it is a mini PC. It's pretty damn small. And inside here, it's just got all your cables and stuff like that. So we've got the plug, etc. So yeah, stuck all that one back in there. And then we'll actually take out the star of the show. Stick that there. You get your user manual and your memory compatibility list, which I think is pretty cool to actually include. So it's just kind of telling you with regards to what speed you should be getting, with regards to which manufacturers. When you look at it, they're all identical, so I don't know if it really makes much of a difference, but you know, hey ho. And in the box itself, what comes on the PC, because it is covered in plastic when you first get it, it comes with these two little stickers as well. One of them just telling it's got a WhatsApp customer service, which is pretty cool. And then one of them warning, if during the system boot, if you have problems and you can't log in, turn off your Wi-Fi and then do it again. So, yeah. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with it, so should be okay for you as well. Alright, so let me bring in the star of the show, which as you can see here, it is pretty mini. So we've got a Ryzen processor, the Radeon graphics or Radeon, and a little scan me section there. Now the cool thing is that you don't actually require any tools to open it up. So there's no screws or anything like that. All you do is you pull this off here. So it just pops off, job done. There you go. So it's got little magnets here, like a little, I hope you can see that there. So stick it back in. All you do is put it like that, job done. I do like that idea, I think it's pretty damn cool. So I'll take that off and we'll show you actually inside it. So hopefully you can see that just about there. So at the bottom is where you've got your RAM. So again, it is dual channel, and these ones are 8 gigabytes each. So you can upgrade it and get 2 16 sticks if you do prefer. It's got your SSD there, and as it said on the front of it, outside the box there, just here, it does have dual SSD. So you've got your main one, and you can also put a second one in as well. So let's say you want to have a super fast one, or one faster than the other, or just get a cheap drive for some extra memory, slot it in there, unscrew this, job done, and away you go. Pretty cool, right? And again, as I said, to put that back in there, basically stick it on, boom, clips together, and it ain't coming off. So it is pretty on there tight, it's pretty nice. I do like the design of it. It is gamery, obviously it's trying to kind of lend into that. On the front of it, you've got your power button, where you just kind of press it in there. And I'll show you that little dial as well in a moment. You got your headphone jack, 2 USB ports, and a Type-C port, which I thought was pretty cool. So the fact that you get two normal USB A's and a Type-C, I do like that. On the back of it, you get another 2 USB. You get a display port, which I thought was pretty damn cool at this kind of price point and specifically kind of device. And a HDMI port, as well as I think it's a 1 gig LAN port, so yeah. And that's where you put your power as well, just in some over there. So I tell you what would be extra cool is if they could actually get this with a Type-C because then you could use pretty much almost all your cables as long as it's got enough power to deliver to the actual computer itself. I think that'd be pretty cool. One Type-C on the front, one on the back, job done. So you'd have to carry around their kind of proprietary cable. It's not really proprietary because you can get these pretty much everywhere anyway, but they're just ugly out there, little barrel plugs. Anyway, back onto the front of it, so I was telling you with regards to this here, it is a dial, so it does move around. And as you can see on the top of it, when we first opened it up, you know when I showed you this as well, let's have a quick look at it, when it says it's got silent, auto and performance, well, that's what this is here. So on the top of it, hopefully you can just see that about there. So the front of it there, you've got your silent mode. So if you flick it to that, what it does is it kind of turns the fans down, and I believe it's underclocking the processor so it doesn't get as hot. You have an auto mode, so if you need that performance, the fans are going to ramp up and it's going to get a bit louder. And if you just want to kind of go balls to the wall, put in performance mode, boom, job done. It'll actually get, the fans will kick in a bit more than normal, so it is a bit louder, but you are going to get the best performance because it's going to keep that processor cold, or colder, let's say, and boom, you'll be able to play your games a lot better. So yeah, I do like that idea. I think it's pretty cool to have on the front of a PC. I don't think I've seen it before, to be fair. Because I know within normal computers or normal Windows machines, obviously you can have scalable things like on screen, so you can kind of go right performance, slow it down. But the fact it's there, I do know, credits to them, they've actually done a pretty good job with that. I do like it. So I mean, in terms of the size of it, as you've probably seen there, you know, it is pretty damn small. If I bring it up to, let's say, a smartphone, so here is an iPhone 15 Pro Max. It is almost the exact same height, and in terms of the actual width of it, it's probably 1.5, let's say, 1.5 iPhone 15 Pro Maxes. So it is pretty damn small, as you can imagine. Again, it fits in the palm of my hand, and you can see my fingers and everything. I don't have the biggest hands in the world, so if you've got bigger hands, it'll be like even maybe more of a mini PC for you. And it weighs about half a kilo, give or take, from what I remember. So in terms of the actual processor inside, I think it says the 5000 series, but off the top of my head, I believe it's the 5700U, and that is a Ryzen 7 processor. So there you go, I'm pretty sure I'm correct, and it does come with Windows 11 as well, straight out of the box, which is always nice to see. You know, you can't really complain with that. Now, in terms of raw performance, I can't really tell you it's going to perform like at the top level. It's a mini PC. But the games that my son's been playing, because it's my son that's been primarily using this to kind of do some testing for me. Now, obviously, I've played with it, tested it to make sure it does run okay. But the game that we've been playing the most on the actual device is Fortnite. And you get, I mean, the monitor I've got is only 60 frames per second, and it's a solid 60 frames per second no matter what. So that's not the highest graphics, that's kind of like medium to low graphics. If you stick it in, I think it's performance mode, then it runs absolutely fantastic. You can get up to 200 frames per second. Not really the best graphics, but this can kind of get there in performance mode. But personally, leave it at about 60 normal graphics, and again, probably medium to low, and you'll get a good experience at the same time as it not looking ugly. Because let's be honest, what's point playing a game if it looks, you know, kind of awful? He's also played some Minecraft. He's had no problems playing Minecraft on it. Again, we've only got a 60 frames per second monitor, so it's been locked at 60. No real drop frames. It seems to run pretty smooth. Or Lego Fortnite as well, for anyone that's kind of watching up to this point. It does play Lego Fortnite on there as well, because obviously it's Fortnite, but that looks really nice on there. You can cramp up the graphics a little bit more on Lego Fortnite, and it seems to work pretty fine. Again, for what it is, in terms of the size, performance, it's pretty damn good. It's not going to replace a proper computer, but for my son, who, when I decided to accept this as a kind of, you know, to do a video for, I think, you know, it's a good starter PC for him. It's playing the games he likes to play, again, Fortnite, Minecraft, them type of games. Again, not cranked up to the highest settings, but he's only 8, and for an 8-year-old, this is a fantastic, you know, kind of starter into a first-time PC, let's say. So yeah, hats off to them, they've done a pretty good job with it. I'd definitely recommend it if you are interested in something along these lines. If you are interested, then I will put links down below so you can actually go pick one up. And if you'd like me to actually do like a dedicated video showing you some of the, showing you like the settings on it, doing some screen recording on the actual computer as well, then let me know in a comment down below, because I can do that as well. This one is just kind of giving my opinion up on it, showing you what you get inside the box, and yeah, seeing what, you know, kind of telling you how I feel like this, you know, this performs. And from me, it's definitely worth the money. And for my son, he's definitely worth the money. He's kind of a bit gutted of having to take it off him to do a video. Anyway, people, if you've got any questions in regards to this or anything else, you know what to do by now. You're saying, what can I do, Sam? Well, you can hit me, put a comment down below. Don't forget to smash that like button. Go on, smash. You know you want to. And subscribe. Why? Because it's free. Honestly, it doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel or a dime. Anyway, people, once again, I want to say thanks for watching, and you'll see me. Well, you don't always see me. You might see me more soon, but you'll definitely hear me and see these puppies in my next video. Cheers, everyone.